All right, we're going to start this one off with Divine Child Hockey. We've got head coach Brian Dallas, senior defenseman Brandon Smith, and we're going to talk about the virtues, why you need to know how to skate backwards playing hockey, and we'll go through all the details and how to do it, just so everybody knows.
With the younger guys, you would start off a lot slower, where they would start with their skates on the ice. As the toe points toward the other toe, then he moves the skate out and then pushes off. So he's generating power by pushing off of this front toe there. If you can see how he's pushing, and he's chewing up the ice there and making marks on the ice as he goes.
Okay.
So the C cut gives him that speed as he goes backward. As he's doing those C strides, he's keeping the skate more to the ice as opposed to a forward stride where you're lifting it up more. The crossover, a lot of times what we work on in those particular drills are what we call scissor moves, where he's got to move his skates across one another. You see how his feet are crossing over, he's pushing under, now he pushes under with the other skate as well. What younger kids, the mistake that they make is that they tend to get too far forward, they'll bend at the waist. We instruct our players, as we do even at younger kids' camps, is that they have to pretend like they're at a restaurant or something where they're sitting on a stool. Not all the way on a chair where you get real low like this, but where you're on a stool so that you have your legs at a proper angle. Skates below your shoulders for good balance, not leaning forward, not leaning your head in front of your skates. That throws a lot of the younger kids off and they start to lose their balance. The idea of keeping yourself above your skates is very important.
Now you mentioned square shoulders. Where does that come into play?
Well, shoulders are important from the perspective of being able to adjust the whole body. Okay, so if his shoulders are such that he is turned too much and somebody makes an inside move on him, then he's not going to be able to get his whole body turned quick enough. So he has to keep his shoulders square. In a defensive positioning, what we're asking them to do as much as possible is keep his outside shoulder to the forward's inside shoulder as he comes forward. Now, if that switches over, then the shoulders would switch, obviously, as well.
And that is textbook. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Go Falcons. Thanks a lot.